I'm glad Hermes saw the flowers. Thank you, Jake. It will help, I hope. Today will be difficult for him. The prodigal familiar returns, and after causing all manner of trouble while we were in our meeting, I'm sure. Were you able to get some rest? Please do not hesitate to let us know if you're feeling tired. I worry we might exhaust your scarce reserves of ether. Oh, but I think we're okay on ether. And man, all the times that we've like handed out ether to other people, that's so interesting. There's an NPC reading a book while it floats in front of her. Where's that, Harsh? Oh, nice! It's Harry Potter! The floating books. Well, we can't make our book float, but we can certainly read it with you. Alright, now my book says that floating books are hexed with a certain spell, and if you read the text backwards, then you become the one who's floating. That's what mine says. What does yours say? That's actually super cool. Definitely not a glitch. An all too brief interlude, perhaps, but it is time I attend to my next task. As Emmet Selk and Hythlodaeus are aware, we reached a verdict regarding the fate of the Lykaones. 7 were created for observation, and all 7 must be unmade. Doros has followed the correct protocols, and, as chief overseer, I can find no fault in his judgment. The Lykaones would disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perish. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau of the Architect to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazardous life form. Hythlodaeus has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet, whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Lykaones have served their purpose. I wonder if those are creatures that we've seen during the final days. Doros has already isolated the creatures and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join him forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. Of course. Let us be off then. We return to the main aisle. Oh, are these them? These are 4 of them. Oh, they're really cool looking, but definitely not Final Days creatures. Or these creatures that it killed, but I'm gonna guess not, so. Maybe 3 escaped? Doros, are you hurt? What happened here? They caught me off guard. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so than usual, and broke free. I was able to stop 4. The other 3 escaped. Do you hear screaming? I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. Oh, look at him spotting the other one immediately. The last one is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Jake handle that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. If this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to Emmet Selk, unneeded though it is. Just makes a statement and walks off. We know you're buddy-buddy, it's okay. Meteon, you are to stay here with Doros. But Hermes... The Lykaones must be reverted. I would spare you their pain. And mine. This is my burden, not yours. But if you are intent on helping, then please, follow my lead. Aw, Meteon. Stay with Hermes, Jake. He will need someone when the time comes. She's so precious. Never mind my wounds, they're easily healed. It is the Lykaones which concern me. Alright, intense music has begun. We'll see how much damage our familiar self can do. I know that we're very familiar to some people. Ha 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 ha. There he is. Oh, is he floating? Yes, they can fly. No wonder they're so dangerous. Shh. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting Lykaones. I appreciate your help and lament that it is necessary. There is our quarry within striking distance at present, but it feels threatened. It may well flee beyond our reach. Here's my plan. You will approach slowly in full view and draw the Lykaone's attention. Now I warn you, its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. Once it spots you, it'll unleash orbs of flame. But fear not. By my measure, you are more than equal to the task. Withstand the onslaught for a few brief moments, and that'll give me time to catch it unawares. Ready? Let us begin. All right, so I need you to go sacrifice yourself and get flamed. All right. Excuse me, Lykaone, we've come to bargain. Oh man, do we gotta absorb it? Oh, we're attacking it. We're attacking it to absorb it. Fire, ether. You got another one? Oh, there we go. Double orb time. And then triple orbs, right? No? That's it? Oh, we gotta stand here. The destination. The final destination.
Now.
Oh, he tells himself now. Oh, see, he can summon weapons too. Nice. Like we summon our weapons, he can summon his weapons. Sick. That's not very white mage of you.
Oh. Forgive me. Please, forgive me.
Aww.
May you and your kin find peace. Wherever your souls may drift in the underworld, may you find tranquil seas.
The underworld.
Be
They
not
have
forgotten, in concept endure, to reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire. Hate, if that be your want. We are worthy, but leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high, fly free.
Join the convocation, Hermes.
Thank you, Emmett Selk. I'm here for business and business
You
alone.
do not belong here.
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Van Daniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so.
Aww. She's this kind of litmus test for not getting too upset.
If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
Well, we know that he does end up joining the
I
convocation.
expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Aye.
Short and to the point. Social grace of a sledgehammer. Man, it's gotta hurt to say goodbye, especially when you think about it. He's been doing this for a long time. So how many different creatures has he basically had to say goodbye to? And I know that, you know, oh, why would you create something so vicious and terrible? But predators are needed, right? Predators keep the balance and keep non-predators from overpopulating and destroying the planet. So it's all about finding that balance and keeping the ecosystems in balance and stuff. So, and I loved his comment about, well, I don't know if this is right. And because of my feelings about not knowing if this is right, I don't know if I'm fit for the position. And because I don't know if I'm fit for the position, then I definitely don't feel like I'm fit for the position. So all kind of layers on top of itself. But I did have an inkling of a thought where I was like, I wonder if he or somebody else actually sets off the final days powered by the dynamos as kind of like, because he made a point where he was like, well, if the Earth reaches perfection, then everybody just dies off, right? Because we've all reached our full satisfaction moment, so there's no more purpose to live, so everyone just dies. What's the point? A little bit, but I still don't know that that's actually accurate. It was just a thought that rolled through my head real quick. It has been quite an exciting visit for you thus far. You weren't injured, were you? Oh, good, good. Just a little toasty. The other Lykaones have been taken care of. The incident is resolved and life in Elpis continues as normal. Or ends, as the case may be. Social grace of a sledgehammer. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well deserved the rest, there is a pang of sadness when a colleague leaves us. Yet never has a departure caused me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. What must it be like to experience such torment? I don't know that you want to experience such torment, but good to know. Good to know. These are still the new gear, right? The new gloves. Let's just try them on real quick. Fancy. I'll have to try on the whole... Oh, wait, we have most of the gear set, right? So if we save the outfit and then try each of these on outside of the helmet, which should see the full set. That's pretty sick. The blue is kind of nice too. If we dyed this that same kind of blue color, we turning into a glam stream once again, as usual. Does yeah, see the kind of blue purple doesn't really change. It is almost more of a purple hue, isn't it? It's like this color here. But if we do that blue for all of them, it doesn't stand out too much. All right. Back to MSQ. It's got the little claw boots, like a certain Meteon. I like that's like double claws, right? It has these 3 toenails, and then also has the extra toenails above the toenails, and then it has reverse toenails above those toenails. We got triple toenails going on over here. It's cool. Oh, we gotta talk to Emmett Selk real quick. I don't know what answer he's searching for, or if it's within our power to give it, but I believe he would make a fine Fandaniel, and if he rejects us out of hand, we will all be the lesser for it. I don't know why, he just won't accept it and move on. Where to now? If there's anything you would like to visit before we leave, I should be glad to show you the way. Hermes has not yet outright refused the position with the convocation, merely postponed the decision. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. If we cannot accompany him, then I will content myself with questioning his colleagues. Ever the pragmatist? Then allow me to remain your humble guide. And what of you, Jake? Will you continue along with us? I mean, I got nothing better to do. Wonderful. Our fellowship travels on unbroken. I say we explore another part of Elpis and see what new encounters there are to be had. If you would follow me, we will first head back towards Anagnorisis. I don't know that I got that right, but there was a lot of drama in the last stream about it. Let's go here, and then we'll run our way over to there. I think we've gotten most of the ether currents as we've been running around, so head this way. Oh, we're walking. This Rathalos was made for walking. Northwest from here. Northwest. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're going. I think that's where we're going. Excuse me, Laleki. Don't get squished. So how do we get up to that giant island up there, huh? That's the question. Is this where we fly? Didn't we part ways with Hermes not far from here? Given the size of Elpis, I expect our paths will cross again before long. From here, we follow the path northwards, toward Notaneos. There we will find one of the Neos, which facilitate travel between the islands of Elpis. First-time travelers must be accompanied by someone with the requisite permission, which I have previously been granted. We only need to use the device together once, and henceforth you will have leave to use it freely. Shall we? Oh, cool. And there's a big whale creature. Is that a fate creature? No. Is it somebody's mount? Oh, it is like a hunt creature. Level 90, Shock Maw. But it is not even showing up on the map. It's just hanging out. It's like a shark whale thing. That's cool. Shock Maw.